Hey, what's up, gente? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Hope you guys doing the best of health. You guys doing alright, man? As for myself, I'm doing a little bit. They found high cholesterol in my veins, so I'm struggling with that, man. A few days ago, I thought I was having a stroke, but I'm doing alright. Thanks God, man. Gracias. I'm doing alright. I'm working out. I never stop working out, man. Never will. Till the day I die. So anywho, man, today's story, man, we got a great one today, man. This is the story when I was serving the Rome, I would say the Rome forces, the Rome God, uh, the Rome boss, man. Check it out, man. It was a Sunday morning in high desert. And I had just barely got the keys, the llaves for the Paisas, man. For anybody that doesn't know what getting the keys is, getting the llaves is, you've been blessed. You've been blessed to they give you the okay to be the shot caller just from that yard. No, you're not running. But in reality, you're not running nothing, though. You used to pop it. But anywho, man, it was Sunday morning, man, and I remember going to church. They have a little chapel, and since I was serving the Rome boss, the Rome, whatever you want to call him, I was proud. I felt like I was I'm now, I'm at a whole different level. Before I continue with this video, man, hit the like button. Hit the like button, homies. Check it out. It's not something that I wanna push you to do, man. But one day I had a dream that I was gonna do like that I was gonna be talking to 100,000 people, man. Let's make this video that reality, man. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video, man. Share the video with many people as you can. 10 people, if you can, 10 people, and share it. Please do me a favor. This is nothing but good content, man. I'm not glamorizing what I went through. I'm not. I don't do this for, like I said on my last video, to create hate amongst our people in all races, man. My only and sole purpose is to help the youth stay away from this evil shit, from this evil. As you guys didn't know, man, my name is Angel, right? My name is Angel, but I used to go by Diablo. That was my nickname, and everybody that that knows me from Vallejo, they know Chamuco Diablo. And I did a horrible. I committed a horrible crime, guys. I stabbed somebody to death outside the church, and the guy ran inside the church. He bled to death in front of the priest. The priest was holding this guy, man. And with that, for that, just because they were telling me that I had no balls, that I had no huevos, dog. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, man, I want to say I'm sorry. But this, it goes, this story, this domino effect was like a year ago. Something happened to me, dog. And I already told in one of my videos, man, somebody tried to get stupid, disrespect me in a fucked up way, and I did what I had to do, man. And I was holding this anger in me, this anger and frustration, and I wanted to take it out on somebody, man. But let's go back to the story, man. This is a Sunday morning in high desert. This is a Sunday morning, right? And anybody that has been to prison knows that a lot of us don't, we don't go to church to pray God, man. Some people do, and then my utmost respect to those vatos, my utmost respect to whoever is serving the right Lord, is serving the right boss, somebody up there. I'm not gonna get religious with nobody, because that's not my thing. But check it out, man. That day I go to the chapel, and me and this other paisa from he's from Los Altos de Jalisco, and some other cats. Dog, we go to church, and we're not going over there to, like I said, to pray God. We going over there to meet with these other vatos from, paisas from Chicali, from Michoacan, to make business, to make this sure is we manipulating the system. And guys, we were hiding pedazos, we were hiding pieces in the chapel, man, and in God's house, in the house of God. We were hiding pieces, man. And I remember that particular day, man. This is how I made a pact. I invoked El Diablo, homie. Like I said, the wrong boss, man. I'm looking straight out the eyes of the priest, man. He's preaching. He's doing his thing, dog. And he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm hiding a fierro, homie. I'm hiding a fierro. We're talking about politics. We're talking about to the altar boy, how he's gonna send some carga. I'll tell you later on a different story. He was sending carga to a camarada, paisa camarada, in the hole through the priest. The priest was doing it. The priest he didn't even know, man. Like I said, this is wicked, man. This is wicked as it gets, man. But anywho, man, we talking with the paisa. I'm talking with anybody that that hasn't been to prison and thinks that the Paisas politics. Hey, man, our thing is to make money, and if anybody is messing up, we get rid of them. And true, there's a lot of Paisas don't get involved, as racial with the other races when they don't jump in. But there's some paisas that especially this vato, the one that I'm talking about, and some other vatos, almost not only from Jalisco. This vato was from Jalisco, Los Altos de Jalisco, and I know some vatos from Michoacan, El DF, and some other states that they get down. They down with the business también. But anywho, man, back to my to what I was. I'm looking at the priest right straight in the eyes, though, because he's looking at me, and I'm hiding a fierro. We were hiding those things under the benches, the seats, the pews, and we were taping those things under, the benches inside the church. So we used to tape them. Nobody will find them. In case that we need them, we just run to the chapel, get them up, and we had him all over the place, like I say. He's looking at me in the eyes, man. And in serio, he goes, and I gave him like an evil look, no, and that was my name. Like I said, that was my name, El Diablo. I looked at him, and I was like, what, F you, serio pedo. I was like, F you, man. I don't give a rat ass about your, what you're preaching, about what you. And he said this, man. If you come into church, if you're not coming over here to pray God, if you're gonna come over here to respect the house, God's house, hey, don't even. And I'm looking at him, man, and I'm like, hey, F you, what you think, man? I don't give a rat, F you and your religion, you know what I mean? And I heard a wicked laugh in the back of my head, dog. Serio, homie, like that's right, yeah. And I thought I was untouchable, man, because I had, like I said, I just barely got the keys for the paisas. So anywho, man, we're hiding fierros. We like I said, to make it short, we always go to church to manipulate the system. We're not going over there in a goodwill. A lot of us, that I included myself, man. I include myself. So we talking to this paisa, hey, hide this, take that thing under the bench, under the seat, and vámonos, man. Let's go to the yard. And that was one of the reasons también that we used to go to church, so we can go out to the yard, man, being A2Bs. So anywho, man, like I said, I had just barely got the llaves for the paisas, and we went in right, from there we went and talked to the Sureños, and because there was a lot of issues going on between our gente and their gente, as far as they're not paying, the paisas, burning a lot of paisas. So I told them, hey, this is gonna stop. If you guys want something, you got to front them up. You got to front up, meaning that if you, because we have these big old radios and we have TVs, we have Panasonic radios in the high desert. If you're gonna get something from a paisa, send the money first, give them a TV or give them a radio or something, and whenever you get the money and pay them, you get your thing back. It's like collateral, and a lot of them, they didn't like it, homes. And I told, and another thing, because there was a paisa Pingüino, he was my celly from Guanatos. He had just barely got into an argument with a Chuco from Pacas. And since the vato that was running the yarda at this time was from El Valle, they were kind of camaradas, and he disrespected the paisa, and the paisa was down with it. He goes, hey, if he wants to come to the cell and strap, yeah, I don't care, I'll do it. So anywho, man, I went and talked to the vato, we to get things straight, and I told him uno por uno, from now on, it's gonna be 1 for 1. Anybody that respect the paisas, we're gonna handle it. If you guys, if anybody, any Sureños do respect if any paisa to respect the homies, or it doesn't want to pay or anything, because there's paisas también that they use tecatos, and they say they agree to it, no. So it did happen, man. It just happens that one of my best friends, he's not paying, and he's leaving. He kissed her that thing. Kissed her. He's putting that thing on his in his private behind him, on his private behind. So he's leaving on, and the Sureños, they thought I was playing, man. They came and told me, hey, paisa, and before this, prior to this, they had got into a little argument, the paisas and the homies, and this paisa was strapped, and they knew, the Sureños knew, hey, this vato, so and so, and he just happens to be from my hometown, Jalisco, and he goes, hey, he owes money, man, and we want that money, and the vato was leaving. So I told him, hey, look, man, check it out, man, he's gonna pay. He's gonna pay. But me and this other paisa from Jalisco, we had already made a plan to get, because he was leaving, and he was holding some shit from the paisa that he didn't wanna bring it out. He didn't wanna give it back to him. Clavo, a pedazo, carga. So anywho, a pedazo is like 27, 28 grams. So anywho, the Sureños came and told me, hey, if you guys don't get rid of it, let us, give us, not permission, but it goes, hey, if you want, we can go and handle that. And I told him, nah, man. Look, man, I told him I was serious about when I talked to so and so about this issue, about this problem, but we're gonna handle it. But I tell you what, the next time a homie does the same thing, he's gonna have to go, and give me your word, and I'll go and handle that. But see, this is how manipulated we are. This is how we sneaky we are. This paisa had already, he already fucked up. We already have made the decision. I already made the decision that he was gonna go, Holmes. He was gonna go, regardless of the Sureños, Negros, whatever. He was gonna go. We just wanted to make sure that these vatos, the Sureños, whenever it comes down to their gente to get handled, they do it. Why? Because they weren't doing it. Since they were homies, they had love for the homies. Hey, we pay you later, and then the money's gonna get there, and playing stupid little games though. So anywho, man, so I go and handle this paisa, man. I did it myself to show everybody that I wasn't playing, and he was my best friend, He was my best friend, and this is how evil we are, man. Somebody set him up. He was talking to him. And he was the same paisa también from Los Altos. He was talking to him, and so I go and hit him off, and I can see that thing, going through his whole body. I seen the shirt, like, I seen that thing, going through his whole body. So anyway, I sent him to the hospital, man. They flew him out to Reno, and see this paisa, this other paisa, gave us it was a big ass pedazo, homie. He goes, in the fact that thing that this paisa that gave us the pedazo, we had a lot of them, but he goes, I give you mine. No, that's a mean ass. He was a tecato. He was one of his best friends también. Little did he know that he was next, homes, that he was next. But he thought he was untouchable, dog. Because he used to have these big old pedazos, and he was mean. Don't get me wrong. But in prison, nobody's untouchable, man. This paisa, he was from Acapulco. He was from Guerrero, homie. This paisa, see, it wasn't fucked up that he gave us the peace. But that's how you do it in prison, man. But like I said, little did he know that he was next. But anywho, it just happens that one of the Sureños fucked up también, and I'm gonna say his name because he got busted with the, he turned himself in with the oils, with the wounds. He went to the office, and this vato was owing money to the paisa. We told, hey, so the deal's a deal, man. So they went and got him, man. They went and got him. I seen it. I was right there. I seen it when they got him. Many raza suffered the consequences because of an evil, wicked mind, man. He was me and Bol. I'm not gonna say his name. This other paisa. We were crazy people, man. And like I said, I thought I was untouchable, but I knew I was doing the devil's deeds, man. When I was in church, I felt I can hear a wicked laugh in the back of my mind, man. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick, man. This homie from Mara Salvatrucha, he put a Pope. I think he's John Pope. John Pope II with the Virgin Mary doing, you know what, dog. And I saw him years later, and he goes, man, I regret doing this thing, man. I can't sleep, man. Prison is an evil place, man. He goes, I can't sleep, man. Ever since I put this tattoo, it was the Pope, John II, and the Virgin Mary doing it. You know what? And that's how stupid we are, man. We do, crazy, evil. Prison is evil, man. Back to this story, man. Like I said, the paisa from Acapulco, little did he know, man, that he was next. When he gave us the peace, and he thought he was untouchable, because everybody used to say, no, this vato is crazy. Hey, in prison, nobody's immune to that thing, dog. He fucked up. I mean, he owed money. That's why he gave us the piece to cover, to make himself look like he was doing something. But hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And this paisa, he was a youngster, man. Because everybody was, we were trying to find ways to get him. So they used to go to school together. And this paisa, he went and got him, also. And we were coming that we thought that this vato was gonna come up and handle his business. And he went to the building, patched himself in, and he had holes in it. It was one of those things that you break the ice with. That thing he was choking. So he went and turned himself in. And but before that, I told a paisa, hey, he's gonna come out right now to yard and get his money, but he never came out. He turned himself into the placas. Like I said, man, nobody's immune in prison, man. I don't care how crazy, how badass you are, man. Nobody's immune. There's battles that they're willing to do, to show that, hey, I'm better than you are, man. But anywho, man, we started. I'm not gonna say, man, how. But I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to say it, man. I just don't want to give up game. I don't tell. But we started getting a lot of pedazos. From somebody at a whole. that he had, homeboy had, it was this paisa from Michoacan and another paisa from Jalisco. They were getting pedazos like pieces, and they were bringing it to me, man. Hey, we got this and this and big old ice, and we were putting those things in the chapel, in the building, in the CEO's podium, everywhere, dog, everywhere. We floated the whole yard with that and carga, a lot of carga and see a lot of people paid the consequence for my actions, man, because all these pieces were used on a riot. You know what I mean? In a riot. It's crazy, man. Before I continue with this, man, it's crazy how humans are. How can I say this word, man? Man, I got it in the tip of my tongue, man. They deny, man. I remember when I was gonna see a pegada, man. If there was a beautiful woman in front of me and somebody getting hit, I'd rather see this vato getting hit, getting whacked, than this beautiful woman walking right next to me, huh? That's how stupid I was, man. That's how crazy prison is, man. Excuse me. I was watching one of my notes, man. Oh, everything is. It's like when you watch National Geographic, man. I don't write my stuff. I only wrote a few things, dog. But I don't. You can see that I'm. It's like watching National Geographic, man. The lion going for its prey, and not being able to tell the prey, hey, watch out. Use let it happen, let it be, and you get this certain satisfaction from seeing this, man. The lion, going after the prey. That's how in prison we are, man. There's gonna be a second part of this video, man. Please, like I say, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. But I'm not this evil person that I was once.